if you could turn on synchronicities, like off and on, would you want to know how to do that? Because that's basically what I'm going to show you how to do. Because if you can read them or understand how they apply to your life and what they're telling you, and it's just a communication system. I'm going to teach you how to turn on the synchronicities. What I do is basically I get into this daydreamy type of state, okay? Now you guys have a great tool that'll actually help you do this, where you can turn on synchronicities basically in your life. You can have it just your whole life be synchronistic. Your phone is actually a really easy tool. Right now, the way that you use your phone, or people intend to use their phone, is they get a message, and the message or the internet or whatever it is that's on your phone, it's just that. Like, you think it's just that message that means that thing. And instead of looking for more, you just see it as it is. If you wonder more about what other things the stuff on your phone that pops up could be, you'll get answers, and they can come on your phone. I use my phone for a lot of my videos because I get answers to questions from the random things that pop up on my phone, like notifications. So I'll be thinking a question, and then I'll get a notification that answers that question. I want you to try this. Just get into that more dreamy state and like wonder the next thing that you see on your phone, how that is basically talking about you or your life, and then see what pops up or see what you see. An example, right before I turned on the live, I wrote these cards, like just notes basically. The first thing I wrote on it, see where it says, I don't know, you can't read it backwards, but it says wasted time. And that was the very first thing that I talked about when I got on here. I wrote that on my note, but I didn't say anything. I didn't search it, nothing like that. Then I went to turn on my live, and I had a notification from Dr. K, the Healthy Gamer GG, right? That said, how to stop wasting your time. I didn't search that. I didn't say that. All I did was write it down on my little note card, and my phone was off to the side. It's like it syncs up with you. And a lot of you have unintentionally experienced this syncing, but if you don't know that you're actually causing it to happen by accident, you're not going to be able to know how to purposely have it happen. That's why I'm trying to help you see how to do that. I got this notification on my phone from photos on my phone. It said memories, and it said into the woods. And I was like, another fucking thing, okay? The reason why is because I have all of this information written down about going into the woods and what that means, because my son was in a play called Into the Woods, not last week, but the week before. So there was all this symbolism coming at me about the woods and what the woods meant. Okay, listen to this one. This is a really good one. Over Christmas, okay, it was like 3 days before Christmas. It was on the Sunday before Christmas. I was trying to explain this concept to somebody else, this guy, okay? And I said, here, I'll give you an example. And I pulled down my phone, and I had a notification about the weather. It said, check the weather before traveling on the holidays. And I said, see, look, the weather says I'm going to be traveling on the holidays. I don't know how. I have no money. I was in South Carolina. I had no car. My family lives in Idaho. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to travel over the holidays? I don't know, but watch. And on Christmas Eve, I got kicked out of the person's house onto the street. And so my mom and my stepdad got me a plane ticket, and I flew to Idaho on Christmas. And this type of stuff, it happens to me all day long. Like, my entire life is like that. The part that I have had the hardest time with is anything that I want. Because when you want something like, oh, I need this, I need that, I want this, I want that, you're actually coming from a place of feeling like a lack, like you have to get it or you don't have it, or yeah, it's like a lack, basically. And I know that I still feel that in some areas of my life, and that's why it hasn't worked out for me yet. But I know that it's not gonna stay that way too. You know what I'm saying? But everyday things that I'm not sitting there wanting or caring about, it happens all fucking day long. Like the notifications on my phone. I mean, like the signs, people will come up, like when I was working in Yellowstone, I remember people would come up and I'd always read the stuff on their shirt, because the stuff on their shirt applied to my life. It's so fun. That's the thing, is like, one of the things that I love about this is it makes life so fucking fun, because it's like you're in a video game.